Dude, they gotta stop doing like the deep cuts and give us, Bayverse team.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. Thank you for joining us today. I'm John. This is Josh, and we're breaking down all the news from New York Comic Con
2024.
2024. That's right. All right, let's talk NECA. NECA kind of came out with their displays, man, and there were some fun ones. NECA is going up here. Here's the one that they've kind of been bringing around everywhere. You got the wrestling, right? The new figure here is Ace Duck over here, looking good in the Speedo there, right? He's packing some heat there.
Yeah, he is.
And then we got, this is kind of just the overview of the turtle displays here that they had at New York Comic Con. Really, really fun stuff here. One thing I do want to shout out, there is down here, check that out. That's a Casey Jones with a dirt bike. So we previously got Kino with the moped, and now we're getting Casey with the dirt bike.
And we also got my boy John Connor with the bike too.
Is that the same dirt bike? I don't know.
We'll see. No way, because John Connor's was a little. It was like a 125. That's got to be. Give me a 250. Give me a 250.
There you go. Yeah, something like that. All right, so excited for that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle from the movies, getting that little extra there. But there's Ace Duck here in the wrestling ring for the Turtles, looking cool. Man,
Howard the Duck on roids, man.
He's like Giga Chad. Look at that look too. That facial expression, super fun. We got a blue belly bomb here, looking fun. Yeah, we previously got like a skin tone version of this one, like our pink version of belly bomb, but this one's in the blue version, looking fun, dude. We also got Wingnut and Screw Loose. This is from the Eastman and Laird TMNT Adventures, so version of Wingnut and Screw Loose. So yeah, this is cool, man. Again, they're really digging deep on these figures, man. There's a little closer look at Screw Loose, though. Here is a Shredder Krang, like Krang Shredder. Krang takes over Shredder's body for a little bit here in the cartoons, I guess. So, soft goods, though, on that Shredder as well. Look at that cape. A bit of soft goods going on from NECA.
Oh, that's going to rip. Don't worry about it.
And one we've previously seen, but just to get back out there, we got Casey here in her, like, with a motorbike, which is fun. I love that we're getting that motorbike and a little soft goods trench coat.
Dude, I love that baby, man. All
right. Let's talk about that. So here we have Grammy April. This is, of course, Last Ronin. Casey's from Last Ronin as well. But yeah, these are the new next mutation, right? The next gen. Yeah, it's the kids that April works on during Last Ronin, and Last Ronin, like, the next book in that, it explores their origins and their adventures. Yeah, and here's 2 of the 4 of them. Yeah, and they are really cool, man. But we're also getting some Last Ronin, the Watchers of the Turtles here. Really cool here. We got Donnie, got Leo. It's cool. And we got it should be Raph. I'm not sure why he has Mikey's nunchucks, but I guess it's Mikey. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess, like, so in the comics, do they like do this where it's like all black and there's just like red highlights kind of thing?
Sort of, yeah. Like it's just like in the memories, and when they show up to him, they're like in the astral projection because it's all in his head.
Oh, okay.
So it is like the base figures here are the normal
the
Ronin figures, but with the added red accents. Like, right, that's Donnie and his like samurai, right? There's Leo in the armor. So
it's like that Sin City effect. Yeah.
yeah. So those are cool, man. I think it's a fun aesthetic, and we'll see what other team members they get, because I mean, we gotta have some more of these, right? We've gotten the main of them, and we've gotten a lot of baddies from the story. We'll see who else shows up from Last Ronin. And then I totally forgot. Shout out to ToyArk. ToyArk.com, guys. ToyArk.com for, like, this is all these photos. They had the team members out there getting all these pictures for us. So thank you so much, ToyArk.com. But here's Saturday Morning Adventures Turtles, and this is a Dark Leo. It's emo boy, dude. Watch out. He's got his spikes. He's got his belt. Dark Leo.
That's cool. Because we got the Dark Donnie. We got the Dark Donnie in the loot crate back in the day. It was like a Batman Dark Donnie. So now we get the Dark Turtles.
Leo. Yeah. He's got like the Shredder armor too. Watch out. All right, we got E Honda here. Just joking. It's not E Honda.
Looks like it.
A Black Widow here, looking real fun, looking real big. And he comes with like a little mouse pet too. We didn't see that before, so that's fun that he's coming with that. We also got Worm. Got this weird mutant thing, dude. I've never even heard of this Worm guy, but he's looking nice and kooky and very in that that aesthetic, right? That cartoon aesthetic. Next up, this is good, man. Ultimate cartoon animated series Shredder, dude. And when NECA does their ultimates, they really do a good job and they add a lot of fun things. But this is how I remember Shredder from the cartoons, man. Like that, the colors are spot on. The face, the mask. I'm digging this Shredder, and I do enjoy the soft goods, even if they rip.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this one, though, Josh? You get like two heads, but
yeah, like it's just for people that missed out on it, right? Because it's the exact same figure that we got.
It's an ultimate packs.
Yeah. It's just more accessories, and it's like they're like silly ones, right? Like, so it's like are you gonna put your Shredder with that? Nah,
the chef hat.
Yeah, you're gonna put Shredder chef hat on your shelf, maybe for one day, but
one photo.
Yeah, one photo. But besides that, like it's not about the accessories, right? It's more about getting this out there so that people can fill that hole, right? If you've missed this Shredder, it's more for the people that have missed it.
And it's a good looking Shredder, man. It is a good looking Shredder. All right, next up we got Panda Khan. They're digging deep, dude. I'm telling you, it's deep on these animated figures here. But this is like some panda samurai, like a kung fu panda. I don't know what you want to call him, but he's got his his little straw backpack. He's got a straw hat, little Wolverine claws that he's got there. It's fun, dude.
Man, this one's probably the coolest one. I think. Some of the figures that we've been seeing have been kind of clunky because they are bigger figures, and you're just gonna get like single joints, and they're a lot less mobility to them. This guy, because of his slender build, I just feel like he's gonna play better, and he just has a good look to it, man. That Kung Fu Panda vibe.
Can't beat it, right? It's a fun vibe. Next up, Shibano Sama. And when I tell you, dude, these guys are digging deep. I researched this guy. He's in one episode of the animated show, one singular episode. He does show up when the turtles cross over with like the Ghostbusters for some reason. He's a ghost, but one episode character. They're out there making a figure for him.
Yeah, that's a good point to bring up. I think with this, me and you, we love turtles, right? But like, I think the average fan like us is not going to recognize who Shibano Sama is. And I just wonder, like, yeah, I've noticed them kind of pivot to TMNT being their bread and butter. But I just think they should pick up new licenses or new lines, because I just worry of like this might clog shelves. This might end up bad for them. Like, do you really think there's that many collectors that, I don't know, I could be wrong, right? But like, if you're telling me this is only in one episode, that I don't know. But beyond that, it's so cool though. It's cool that you get the swap out legs that you could attach to the like little genie pot or whatever that is.
Yeah.
That is sick. That is cool.
That's fun. Keeping it going here with Ghost, we got Creepy Eddie as well. A fun character, but also just, a one-time kind of guy out there doing his thing on the Turtles, man.
Like a license they could pick up, I think would like kind of work with the people that are already buying this, is doing like in the same aesthetic, right? I feel like they perfected this cartoon aesthetic, but doing maybe like other cartoons, like doing a Scooby-Doo line would be awesome, because not only do the Scooby-Doo characters have their classic look, but they like in the Scooby-Doo movie, they got like the vacation look with the Hawaiian shirts. They have like beach episodes. They have like variations just like the Turtles, and they also have a bunch of villains, and I feel like their villains are super iconic. Even if they're in one episode or a movie, it's an episode that you've seen like 1,000 times. And beyond that, right, you could do more cartoons, like more classic cartoons. I feel like
I need some Samurai Pizza Cats up in here, man.
Yeah, something like that, because I feel like this aesthetic could work for a lot of different things.
I agree. And they do a good job with it, right? With like the line work and the paint apps that they do on it.
Yeah,
it does read really well as a 3-dimensional 2D. All right, let's keep it going. We saw pictures last time at San Diego Comic-Con here in New York. They're bringing the prototypes out. We got Michelangelo and Leonardo from like the Nickelodeon TMNT series, man. These guys look so good, dude. Like they did a really good job capturing the aesthetic, the look of the cartoon, and bringing it into the Turtles. Like, look how blocky those knee pads are, dude.
Yeah, it's honestly, actually, thinking about it, I feel like TMNT and NECA is like the perfect combination. The reason being, I feel like NECA, does beautiful sculpts and beautiful paint apps, and they have limited articulation. They'll give you the double elbows sometimes and double knees, but the one thing NECA usually doesn't give you is ab crunches, across the board, right? That's kind of a rare thing with NECA. But it's like, there's no turtle with ab crunches. They are turtles. It doesn't exist,
It doesn't work.
So it's like, this is the perfect amount of articulation. There's nothing missing, even though it is a NECA figure. And then the paint apps and the sculpt is just 10 out of 10. Like you said, like there's nothing to complain about with these figures. The sculpt on it, I think, really reads as you see them in the show.
It's the Nickelodeon show, man. It is beautiful. And like Mikey here is just incredible. I love it, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited to see
The
so
team,
much more from this. Yeah, the team and then just the villains. I'm excited for this line
yeah,
to go.
dude. Like Casey and April too. Like it's a choice on their aesthetic. Like this slender, a little skinnier, a little scrawnier, and the villains are gonna be fun too. You're right, dude. You're
Yeah,
right.
dude, they got to stop doing like the deep cuts and give us, Bayverse team. I'll buy TMNT team every time. Give me the Bayverse team. Give me that movie. What's that movie? What year was it from? The animated movie. You know what I'm talking about? It was like a really good
Oh,
animated
the
movie,
2000
like
like
9 or something like
four.
that.
Yeah, 2004, 2005. Yeah, that one is way good.
Give me that team with the villains from
Yeah,
there with the Casey and
and
April.
the villain team too,
Yeah, like those
right?
gargoyles, the stone
Yeah.
guys, and then give me, the new stuff, right? The new
Rise of the Timmy Turtles.
the mutagen, yeah, the Rise one,
Rise was good, dude. And they're currently doing like the Mutant Mayhem
like
too.
a show, yeah.
Yeah, which hopefully NECA gets into that because right now the toys for that are a little too kiddie, but they are
Yeah,
still
the
fun.
plastic quality's not there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but they're still fun to look at. So, but yeah, dude, Nickelodeon Turtles, man, they're coming. Can't wait to see what more from them. All right, we got from the Eastman and Laird here. We got old Raph. He's missing an eye. He's out there doing the Wanderer kind of look here. We also got Chloe, big old, T-Rex character.
That's just a cool character, man. That's sick.
That's what I was feeling, man. And again, doing a really good job. Like you can see that her sculpting is, kind of like reptilian, like adding that detail beyond just the lines, right?
Wow. Yeah. We mentioned that before. Were they starting to do that? And it's like it's such a smart decision, because we don't want the smoothness. We want that extra value.
Yeah, give it to us. Yeah, and it just buys into that universe a little bit better. Ross got the Rat King.
I love this guy.
This guy's fun, dude.
His look, his design, man.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how many rats he comes with in his pack. But we got the Rat King there here. We got working Raphael here. He's got to pay the bills, so he's got to go fix some pipes. They live in the sewers. They know all about the sewers. As well as here, we got the super turtle with Domioid. Got the Domioids here. Little teeth looking things, man. They're fun. But yeah, again, just steeper cuts, from the Eastman and Laird. I'm sure the people fans of those are excited. Getting the soft goods wired cape as well on the super turtle there.
And see that cape. Look at the difference between that cape versus the capes we've been getting for like the Shredder one. Like I feel like they should start doing that because like this cape is not going to break, right? This cape is double layered and it just looks like and also it has a hem. The problem with those other capes that we've seen on the Shredder, there's no hemming on it. So one little thread will rip
starts
the whole
running.
thing.
Yeah,
yep, they'll run.
Running. Yeah, they'll go. That's for sure. Next up is something we talked about during our show, friends. We're not live, excuse me. We're post shows every Saturday morning at 9:00. We break down all the week's toy news. What we hear is a little more of a live action or like in person shot of the Beetle Juice with the spikes and the diorama in the background. And getting a little closer look at it, I still feel like it's some parts plastic, like back here, but like I feel like this might be a different material. I don't know, man.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm thinking now, like, okay, you see where the pitchforks are? That has to be hard plastic.
Yeah,
the pitchfork piece is hard plastic, the base hard plastic, but then that devil face is like a piece of cardboard because you can even see the edge of it, how it's white and it's not painted because it's a piece of cardboard.
Okay. So mixed media.
Which is perfect because it saves costs on us so they can offer this at a cheaper price. But I feel like you're still getting a good amount of depth and a good amount of like plastic to it, right? Like it's not like that castle from McFarlane, that the Rohirrim castle that they did. Like I think going all cardboard is a mistake because it's just gonna break. It's just gonna deteriorate over time. But going all plastic sometimes can be too much to produce and too much to ship. So when you do this, I think it's a smart way to do dios, like trying to do plastic and cardboard where you can.
Mixing it up there for sure. Next up, again, a Boris Karloff here of the Mummy. They showed off a lot of the other figures we kind of talked about. Of course, here's the Hollow Man in person as well, looking really good with the really cool head sculpt, right where it's see through. But the new figure here, though they were kind of teasing, is the Mummy figure for Boris Karloff.
When you said the Mummy, I was like, man, I would take some Brendan Fraser Mummy figures. I would.
Oh yeah,
Anaxunamur, man, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Imhotep.
Come on, dude, Scorpion King.
Yeah, I'll take those.
Yeah, but Rachel Weisz, Brendan Weisz.
Really good face sculpts and paint apps, I think, on the face. Like that really reads as that picture we can see on the back on this packaging. That looks like him.
Yeah, no, it does look good, man. They do a good job. They've been doing a good job with their fun things there. All right, to wrap up NECA here, this is something that
They're
I
still making Toonie Terrors.
they are still making Toon Terrors. It's a subline. It's probably easy for them to produce, but something that just kind of it's a show that I love, man. This is a show, What We Do in the Shadows. If you haven't watched it, it's a great, great, funny show. And they did Toonie Terrors of it, but which to me is like exciting because maybe they have the license to do some, full on ultimates of these
Right.
figures, which I would eat up, man. I saw this and I was like, I'm ready to buy. But you get Nadia and Jackie Daytona here. You get the little doll that is possessed with Nadia's soul. You get my boy Colin Robinson, Nandor De Laurentiis, and of course Guillermo, who is he's their familiar, protects them. You also get little baby Colin Robinson in the show. Something happens where he becomes a baby. Yeah, he's not fun to deal with. So I just want to throw this in there just because I am excited to see if they do some bigger figures. But again, the Toonie Terrors, they're fun if you like them, but not for me. But we'll see what.
Yeah, they're not for collectors. They're for the average person that's a fan of the show.
That pop collectors,
right? Doesn't. Yeah, exactly. That's how it attribute. They're just basically like Funko Pop figures.
Yeah, exactly. But excited to see what that might be in the future for us. All right, friends. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the NECA New York Comic Con reveals, surprises, whatever you want to call them. Josh, what if you had to pick one? What's your pick here?
I don't know. I feel like there was not a lot of stuff from them.
Not a lot of like new stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen all this stuff before. And they showed off. Well, the only thing new was the Toonie Terrors, man. Jesus.
The turtles.
Oh no, the highlight. It's got to be the painted, because that's the first time we've seen them painted, right? Because we saw the grayscales of them. The painted Nickelodeon turtles.
Yeah.
I'll go with Mikey.
100% agree with you, man.
I'll go with Mikey, so you can pick Leo.
Yeah, I'll go Leo then. Okay, yeah, those, man. It's just a fun universe, and like there's a lot of kids too, like that grew up with that was their turtles for them, and so I
think it was like 2012 or something like that. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, for me, I grew up on the 2004, 2005 turtles, the edgier ones. But yeah, those turtles, I watched that, the first season of that show, and then I don't know, but yeah, we'll go with the new turtles, man, the Nickelodeon turtles. So much fun. All right, well, let us know down below, friends, your pick, and as always, keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.